Hey, on three, 1, 2, 3. How about those Chiefs?
The Kansas City Chiefs have added another Lombardi trophy to their collection. We'll show you the game's key moments that made this big game one that'll be difficult to forget, and some perspective on what we've seen from Kansas City. All right, Travis, we'll get to the show. No need to yell on this Super Bowl edition of Full Sail Live. Welcome to Full Sail Live. I'm Karlos Mancia. San Francisco and Kansas City meeting for the title. One team hasn't seen glory in 29 years. The other seeking their third crown in 5 years. Wait, hang on. Why are we showing the 2014 World Series participants? I was talking about the Super Bowl. Much better. When the Kansas City Chiefs and San Francisco 49ers faced off in Vegas, Kansas City was seeking dynasty status, while the squad from the Bay Area hopes to reclaim a prize they haven't called their own in 29 years. And here we are in Sin City, hosting its first Super Bowl. No scoring going on in the first quarter, but here we are. Late second quarter, a flip pass going back. Jawan Jennings to Christian McCaffrey. Niners jump out to a 10-0 lead. There were punts or fumbles on 7 of the first 8 drives of the game. And now this was the first half in a microcosm for Kansas City. Travis Kelce in the face of his head coach Andy Reid. Kelce just one first half catch for 1 yard. Here's Kansas City trying to double dip after getting a field goal at the end of the first half. But Mahomes looking for Kelce is picked off by Jair Brown. Unfortunately for the Niners, they did not score on that. They were forced to punt. But all the momentum was in the favor of the Niners until this. A muffed kick from Darrell Lutter sets up the Kansas City Chiefs on the 16 of San Francisco, where on the very next play, Patrick Mahomes finds Marquez Valdes-Scantling for his first of 2 touchdown passes in this one. Kansas City now took its first lead of the game, up 13-10. Now to the fourth we go. Same score, Brock Purdy finding Jawan Jennings. Niners go up back up 6. Jennings joins former Eagles quarterback Nick Foles as the only players to throw and catch a touchdown in the Super Bowl. But on the ensuing extra point, rookie from Michigan, Jake Moody blocked and capped off a 12-play, 75-yard drive, but the score was kept at 3, or a difference of 3. Now under a minute to go, Patrick Mahomes finds Travis Kelce, which sets up the game-tying field goal from Harrison Butker. And just for the second time in Super Bowl history, we go to overtime. 3rd and 2 for the Niners. Brock Purdy to Brandon Ayuk. 1 of 3 catches for 49 yards. Sets him up on the 45. A couple plays later, Purdy to McCaffrey. Goes for 24. McCaffrey had both 80 on the through receiving and on the ground. However, on 3rd and 4 with the Niners driving, they were forced to settle for 3 after this incompletion. So the Niners now up 22-19. New rules in the playoffs for overtime, so each team guaranteed a possession. Crucial 4th and 1 conversion there from Patrick Mahomes. He had over 60 yards rushing on the game. Now they find Rashid Rice over the middle on 3rd and medium. Now another 3rd down for Mahomes. He steps up in the pocket, picks up the first down, and then sets up the Chiefs a few yards from glory.
In the shotgun, Mahomes. 4-man front, receiver in motion, low snap. He runs and he throws, caught, touchdown. It's caught. Hardman caught the ball. The Chiefs have won. The Chiefs have won.
Wide receiver Mecole Hardman, who started the season on the lowly New York Jets, found himself solidifying Kansas City's 4th Super Bowl title. Patrick Mahomes earned his 3rd Super Bowl MVP, tying himself with former Niner Joe Montana, only trailing Tom Brady. Dynasty is going to be a word you hear a lot about these in regards to these Chiefs. As a neutral observer, I find it hard not to marvel at what Kansas City's accomplished over the last 5 years, especially when you consider this. Here is a look at the 13 different starting quarterbacks and 6 different head coaches the Chiefs have had in the 18 seasons prior to Patrick Mahomes' arrival. While the team has hovered around 500, their postseason record was bleak. Just 1-7 come playoff time. However, since 2018, Kansas City is 15-3 in postseason play. Every year prior to, or even in the year prior to the arrival of Andy Reid, the Big Red went 2-14 and finished with the NFL's worst record. My point is that this quarterback-coach combo provided stability en route to building a team that's gone from mediocre to perhaps one of the great teams in all of professional sports.